best way to handle an objection is, hey, Matt Smith here, all or nothing in real estate. I have some things on my mind. I was attending a great role play session with my team, and I had some breakthroughs, some ahas I want to share with you. So, objections. Right now in this marketplace, objections are real. Objections are everywhere. You look at the news, you look at mainstream media, you ask anyone, they will give you reasons why they shouldn't buy or sell real estate. It's easy to find those. Interest rates. Well, there's low inventory, prices are still high. I don't want to sell my home because if I were to sell, I can't afford to buy one. Waiting for the market to crash. One I heard the other day was I'm waiting for the US dollar to disappear before I make a move. Right? So we hear all of these crazy objections. But the best way to handle an objection is in advance. I'm going to say it again. The best way to handle an objection is in advance. Here's where we go wrong as real estate agents. We think that if we don't talk about the objection, we don't talk about interest rates, we don't talk about the economy, that the client doesn't know, and they'll make a decision because they just don't know that interest rates are high, because they just don't know that the economy we're in a recession. Guys, we can't hide things from the clients. That is an objection. The problem is you can't handle the objection if you don't know it's an objection. So rather than run away from it, run towards it. Talk about it in advance. Talk about your solutions to those objections. Talk about your solutions to those problems before they mention they are a problem. If you handle those objections in advance, you will make way more sales, you will set way more appointments, and you will help way more clients and ultimately make way more money. Now, if you do get an objection, here's a framework that works really well for us. When you get the objection, never, ever, ever be combative. I don't care how crazy of an objection it is, but it makes zero sense. They're the craziest person on the planet. You never, ever be combative or argumentative with a client or a lead. That is the worst thing that you can do as a salesperson. I don't care if they're right or wrong. You acknowledge that you understand how they feel that way. You acknowledge every objection. I completely understand how you would feel that way, even if you don't. You truly want to solve the problem. You truly want to help them. You have to be able to handle those objections. And so as soon as you acknowledge that objection, it lowers their wall, it lowers their sales skepticism, and now you can have an honest conversation. So when you get an objection, acknowledge it. I completely understand how you would feel that way. And then jump into feel, felt, found. As an example, I completely understand why you would want to hold off on buying a home right now in today's marketplace because of interest rates. I completely understand how you feel. You know, a lot of other clients have felt that way too. I have this one client in particular. He felt exactly how you did. We showed him our 2-1 buy down program where he got an interest rate 2% less than today's marketplace. What he found was he could buy a house. He could sell his house, clear out that equity because the interest rate's going up, and he could actually get into his new house at less of a payment and cash out that equity while he was upgrading a home because of the program that he had right now. So what he found was right now was an amazing time to buy real estate. Worked out great for him. Now I'm not saying, and again, here's the point, I'm not saying that will always work for you. So I don't want to overpromise. That's the last thing I want to do. But I know it worked for them, and I wanted you to know that it was an option because it could potentially work for you. Then go for the close, set the appointment. Objections are not a bad thing. Objections are problems. Do you know what sales is? Sales is solving problems. Get more objections, solve more problems, make more sales.